Alright, today I wanted to talk about this Galactic Challenge, the Lothal Rebels bonus for resistance. It was actually ridiculously easy to complete. You can complete all 4 feats in one shot. So anyways, first off, when I saw this, I was like, bonuses for resistance. Does that mean there's going to be ships? And it shows this, and I'm like, well, I don't care about that. Let's see. And I'm like, yep, there it is. Whoops. Oh, wow, did not mean to do that. Ugh. Anyways, I saw that there was ships, and, it's Rebels, so I'm like, okay, it's not super OP, they're decent, but they're not that good. So then I'm looking through, and I'm like, well, what do I gotta do? And I'm like, win while we're using 3 resistance ships, complete the battle after attacking on a turn 10 or more times, and gain taunt. So, first try that I went with was my usual. I always go with, the Negotiator, my Galactic Republic team, because that's always been my go-to. Until the Executor gets to 5 stars, this is what I go with. So I'm like, alright, and it says gain taunt, so I'm like, there we go, gain taunt. Now I'm like, let's throw in some decent Galactic Republic ships, and then I need 3 resistance. So I'm like, okay, this should work out. The top 3 that I have, I'm like, there we go, should be a win. Well, it wasn't. If this would ever load, it wasn't. They ended up failing. Like I always say, I do this at work, so I don't really know how I failed. I don't know if... No. I was thinking I was going up against Resistance, so I was going to say, I don't know if Holdo ended up killing my capital ship or what, but no, that's Rebels. So yeah, I don't really know how it failed, but I would assume it's probably a combination of things. One is, well, those Resistance ships aren't adding anything to a Galactic Republic team. 2, I'm thinking... I only have 3 Galactic Republic ships here, and Kenobi, or whatever this is called, the Negotiator, is best with a full squad of Galactic Republic. So I'm like, well, that's reducing the integrity greatly as well. And then I thought about it, I was like, Houndstooth is a good taunting ship and a good tanky ship, but probably not for Galactic Republic. Maybe I should have used that other one, what is it, the BTYL or something? Maybe that would have been a better option. But regardless, after I lost, I wasn't wasting any time to experiment with other tanks. I figured, well, this clearly didn't work, and I figured it wasn't going to work because, well, everything else that I said prior to this. As we see, I'm still getting pretty torn up. Actually, it's a 3-on-3 right now. 3-on-2. They might actually pull it. There we go. 2-on-2. And 2-on-1. 3-on-1, and I'm probably done. Ooh, getting off the big hit. Not trying to waste time here. There we go. There it is. So we lost. Again. That's kind of good, actually. That would have been disappointing if I actually won. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to say this team sucked. So anyways, when I was going through on my next try, I was like, well, what the F am I supposed to use? So I'm looking, I'm like, I could try the Executor, but then I'm like, I don't have enough ships to go along with it. It's only 5-star for now, so, you know what I mean? I have, what do I have, 6 slots available total, so I'm like, 3 of those have to be resistant, so I'm like, Executor's not going to be good with only 3 of his actual crew, and then I'm like, Finalizer? Nah, that's very crappy to begin with. Radis is terrible, like, I know it's resistance, but it's a horrible ship. And I'm like, Home 1, I'm like, I don't know, Mirror Match could work, but... So then I start to think about things, and I was like, hold on a minute. The Malevolence. Malevolence is kind of annoying in that it constantly will bring in droid ships. So I'm like, I lost this last battle because I kept getting killed. But if I'm using Malevolence and I keep getting killed, then all that means is that's more slots for the droid ships to come in. So, like, in the end, I still have 5 ships in the field. Now, yeah, the droid ships are they don't count. They're not like one of my actual ships. But I still would have a full fleet out there. So, I ended up getting down to 1-on-3, and then they killed my Ahsoka. But I'm like, with a Malevolent ship, in theory, I could still be like 5-on-3. It might be 4 droids and 1 real ship, but it would still be 5-on-3. So I'm like, alright, let's try this. So, I went through, per usual. I do 1, 2, and 3. And then I put him, And then I was like, oh, I only have 3 slots left. So then I thought about it. I was like, should I use the Hyena Bomber or should I use the Vulture Droid? And I was like, I'm probably better off with the Hyena Bomber, because Vulture Droids come in naturally anyways. So I was like, we'll still have Vulture Droids technically. I don't really need it in my lineup, because I do need to have these stupid 3 resistance ships. And I was like, well, let's see what happens. My ultimate hope was that we ended up keeping enough Vulture Droids coming in to fill up the slots so that I never even had to use Resistance. Because obviously Resistance isn't going to carry any weight here. They have no synergy with Malevolence or anything, so I don't want them on the field. They're probably going to die right away, because Malevolence isn't going to be able to help them. I mean, as you might have saw it, it said 0 out of 2 for the synergies, like, obviously. So anyways, one thing that's pretty cool, we already have a Vulture Droid out in the field. So see, started off with 4 on 3, and like I said, we still have a Vulture Droid, even though I didn't choose to pick Vulture Droid. I prefer the Hyena Bomber anyways, because Hyena Bomber is kind of, I don't know if it is a tank, but it's kind of like a tank. That's how I always think of it as. Like, it's pretty durable, pretty strong, so it's just something solid to have. Nice, I'm already 4 on 3, 4 on 2. So see, so far so good. This is working out. And yeah, anyways, obviously this is exactly the team I used. It took 2 tries. You know, I lost the first one, and then I tried this squad, and it worked perfectly for me. I got every single feat met in this one team, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. So that's why I wanted to make the video. This was actually super easy, which is nice, because the Galactic challenges recently have been kind of difficult. I haven't been able to max crate them for a while, so I haven't made any of these videos. And this one was ridiculously easy. So if you got the Malevolence, you should be golden. Now, I don't know if Malevolence is always a solid option against Home 1. I've never actually thought of that before. Maybe it is. This could be a learning experience. Next time I have a Home 1 on, like, Galactic War or Galactic... What is it? Grand Arena. Maybe use this, and I'll just tear it right up. But yeah, there it is. And like I said with the Vulture Droids, did you see that? I had 3 Vulture Droids on the field. So that's what I was talking about, like my thought process on the strategy. The Vulture Droids would be able to keep me with like a 5-man team. And I didn't need to put my Vulture Droid in, because see, I already had 3. I had tons of them. So I still had Vulture Droid as part of my lineup. But anyways, yeah, obviously it's too late. You didn't see me do this, but this did happen. That one right there. Obviously, the 3 resistance ships were there. They didn't have to come out, which was perfect, but they were there, so you'd get that feat. Obviously, I completed the battle, so you'd get that feat. And then, as far as gaining taunt, I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully, I gained taunt 3 times at least again. And as far as attacking out of turn, I'm sure that happened, because the Separatist squad does like to attack out of turn quite a bit, so... But yeah, super easy, max crate. Took me probably 6 minutes total to come up with this strategy, and... yeah. So if you're having any difficulties, try this out, and you should be golden. Anyhow, thanks for checking this out with me. Hopefully this helps you, and until next time, I said see ya.